It's almost been a full year since Scarlet and Violet first released, which was March 31st of 2023. So since then, we've gotten a ton of really cool SIRs, special illustration rares, which are basically the new form of alternate arts from the Scarlet and Violet era. We recently did a video ranking the alternate arts, which a lot of y'all seem to really like. So today, I want to rank the SIRs, and man, when I was looking over this list a little bit, there are some really good arts. All right, let's get straight into it, man. Starting off with this Quagsire.
What did he say?
Wait, is that what no, this thing's called like Quackadevelli. I'm sorry if I get the names wrong, okay? I have played Scarlet and Violet. Well, I played one of them, and I beat it. So I actually did play the game. You know, for a while I was getting comments, you need to play the game. So I played it, and I did enjoy it. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. But it doesn't do anything like too special for me, and there are some really good cards on this list. So honestly, I'm between B and C. I'm gonna give it a B, but you know, these are always subject to change as the video goes on. All right, we've got this boss's orders right here. This one just definitely doesn't do it for me at all. I'm gonna have to go D tier on this one, to be honest. D tier. Skeledirge doing his little grocery shopping thing. I always just really liked this card for some reason. I'm not gonna give it an S tier, but yeah, this is an A tier card in my opinion. That one's really cool. We've got Penny sitting at the desk. I don't know why I really like this one. I'm not a huge trainer card type of person. I know a lot of y'all probably are. The trainers have been super popular lately. But Penny has just always like struck a note with me. I liked the character in the game. Then I met that girl at that one event who was dressed up as Penny, and she was literally like the epitome of who Penny would really be in person, which just made Penny that much cooler for me. Was Penny your favorite character?
Yes. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. All right, we're going B tier on the Penny, but this dog does have to come down to C tier because it's just not on the same level as the Penny. Oh man, the freaking ice dog I don't know. Don't kill me, y'all. I'm sorry, okay? I don't know all the names. I'm sorry. Freaking kill me. But I love this card, man. Yeah, this was my #1 chase card, and I actually pulled this at Card Party. I still don't think I would give it an S tier, though. Even though it's really cool, it's not like S tier quality of an SIR. So we're going to go A tier on it, but it is, again, it's a strong A tier. I don't know if y'all can tell, but there's something different about these shelves, and it's not good. We've got a lot of new empty spaces, and that's because on Christmas Day, I opened up all of my Evolving Skies and probably over 200 packs between Lost Origin and Silver Tempest, hunting down alternate arts. I just needed to pull one. I went through like 7 Evo ETBs and 200 packs of other stuff before pulling an alt art. That video will be coming soon on the channel. It was a sad day. And though alt arts and SIRs are a little bit different, you get the gist. It's very hard to pull these things, and sometimes you can spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, which is why I dropped the brand new SIR God Pack on shinyvert.com. Before going into it, if we're strictly talking about value, then obviously yes, you can lose, but yes, you can also win big. At the end of the day though, the reason for going in on these packs is because like you don't want to do what happened to me. I just think it's a cool way that at the end of the day, you get a guaranteed SIR no matter what. Every single pack will have at least one SIR in it. Go check it out, y'all. SIR God Pack, shinyvert.com. The Squawkabilly doesn't do it for me. All of the cards are good, by the way, as well. If they go in D tier, that just means it's the worst possible vote it could get, but I think all of the SIRs are cool. Like even the boss's orders, for example, that I put in D tier is pretty cool. But I am going to put this one in D tier as well. Iono. I know I just said about trainer cards, I don't like them. Iono is the one card that really got me into trainer cards. Not because the price was going crazy or anything. I just really like all the little details of like little Pokemon on the treats and stuff. And then yeah, Iono probably is my favorite trainer. Just because she does like the streaming and stuff. It hit close to home. This card though, that'll be our first S tier of today's video. I really do like that card a lot. This card, so freaking slept on, bro. Man, the sky is absolutely gorgeous on this card. I love the background and everything for it. Oh man, I'm between A and B tier. Honestly, I feel like I'm only going B tier because it's such a cheap card. If y'all are looking for a card to pick up, this thing is like $5, y'all. It's literally like a $5 card, and it's freaking gorgeous. I'm going to actually go A tier on this card. I think the artwork is just too freaking good on it. All right, I like to call this one Bullhead. This one does look like it's out of Star Wars. Like, it looks like one of those Star Wars things, you know, on Hoth when they in episode 5. I don't like this Pokemon, though. If it was like a better Pokemon, this would honestly like be a potential S tier for me, just because it looks like a giant moose. I don't know. I've just never been a fan of the Pokemon. I'm gonna have to go B tier on this one, and I am gonna have to move this one down. I'm sorry. It has to be done. I just want the A tiers to be really strong. Miriam, I believe it's Miriam. Never been a huge fan of this card. It's cool. The artwork is very different, but just in my personal opinion, not a huge fan. That's gonna be an easy C tier. Gardevoir. I really liked the storyline with the illustration rares and stuff. I'm a huge Gardevoir fan, so maybe I'm a little bit biased, but wasn't the biggest fan of this card. This one is honestly a C tier to me. I actually pack battled Twice Baked Jake at Card Party, and he pulled this on me, but then he wanted me to keep it and even signed it. I didn't ask him to do any of that stuff, but it was really cool. So, yeah, I have that in my personal collection. But the card itself, we still got to be honest with it. The Jigglypuff, the other Pokemon make it cool. I'm going to be honest. I'm between C and D on this one. It's a D card. I got to be honest. It's a D card. That's a D card. This one, I hate this Pokemon. I hate the freaking motorcycle Pokemon, y'all. I just not a fan of it whatsoever. But this card, I love this card, man. In the jungle, and like it looks so like prehistoric or something. I don't know. B tier, strong B tier though. Meowscarada, probably gonna make some people mad. Trash. C tier. Deandra or Deandra, however you say it. I love this card. Like love. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the trainer cards, I promise, but some of them in this Scarlet and Violet era have really made me like these cards. We'll go A tier. I was thinking about S tier on it because I do like that card that much, but it's just not at the same level as Iono, so we'll go A tier on it. Oh, the Jock. I just hate this card. I don't like this card. This is D tier. Iron Tusk EX, another freaking stunning card. The sky looks, it's almost got like a Moonbreon sky back there. Yeah, I'm putting this in B tier. It's right up there with this red. This red one might have to go to A, bro. That's such a good card. Chi-Yu, is that what the fish is called? I think the fish is Chi-Yu, but I might be wrong. The fish is pretty cool, but I compare it to the Luminion from Brilliant Stars, that alt art, and that alt art is just damn good. This one, I'm going to have to go C on it, but it's a high C. This one, what is this? I don't remember this card. Where is this card from? What the fuck? Is this English? I know like all the cards we're looking at are Japanese, but did this release in English? I do not remember this card at all. Somebody let me know. Is that released in an English set? I mean, we'll still rate it. I think it's a D, but but where is that coming from? Tinkatonk or something? Low key, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is an S tier card. That is an S tier freaking SIR. I love it, bro. The colors, everything about that card is just super sick. The whole line of that card from Paldea is really good. Like the full arts, the illustration rare, everything that card or the evolutions got was really good. Grusha, my freaking baby mama. No, I'm saying Grusha. Oh, put that thing on me. I'll keep it low key for Grusha. We could do it on the Shusha. Shh. This card though, actually, ooh, I want to put it in S tier. It's a really good card, but I'm gonna have to play it safe, and we're going A tier on the Grusha, but that one's beast mode. This one right here, again, I don't like the motorcycle Pokemon, but I think they did really good on both the SIRs. I actually like this one even a little better than the jungle one. I'm going A tier on that one. It looks like it's in freaking Tokyo or something. Like, it looks so cool. This DJ one, it's not the best ever, but it's not a D tier, so we're going C tier on it. This one in the woods is actually really cool. I've just seen it so much now. I think it got like a little old to me. I'll go C tier. C tier on that one. And y'all, as we go through this, feel free to let me know your opinions in the comments. I love, on the last video, y'all let me know a lot of y'all were actually saying you agreed with me, which was cool. It's like the first time I've ever done one of these ranking videos where people agreed with me, which was, you know, on the alt arts. But feel free to disagree. Let me know your thoughts. I like reading the stuff that y'all have to say as well. This, get the fuck out of here. That's trash. D tier. Ice Q EX. My boy Ice Q. When I first saw this card, I hated it. And then when I saw this card in person, I actually kind of like this card a lot. Like, it's very different. It's plain. It's simple, but some about it, I like it. The orange pops on the blue and stuff. We're going to go B tier, but it's actually a pretty strong B tier. Rita, I've always liked for some reason as well. Dude, am I a fan of trainers? What's happening? Like, it's either like, dude, I've noticed on the list, the trainers are either at the top or the bottom. There's no in between. Actually, Greta might be our first in between because we're going to put this one in B tier. Charizard EX. Ooh, this one's tough, bro. This one's tough. I don't know my answers before going into this video. Like, all of this is happening on the fly right now. It's not an S tier. It's not. I'll put it A tier. I do like the card, and I'm not putting it at A tier for overhype or anything. I do think it is a cool Charizard, and I think there's a lot of people that would put it in S tier, but I personally just don't think, you know, S tier is that freaking and it just doesn't have that Pidgeot EX. God, I love the blue on this card so much. This is like probably my favorite color, blue, and if you see this card in person, it just sparkles so much. God, I actually want to put this in. No, it can't be S, but it's A tier. It's A tier for sure. Alakazam EX is probably my easiest decision on the list so far. S tier. That is potentially my favorite SIR that's released in this whole era so far. The Alakazam has so much freaking detail. I got the first Alakazam PSA 10 in the world in English. It's pretty cool. It's like there's nothing on the slab that lets anybody know that. It's just something that I know. Yeah, it's just freaking cool. All right, Venusaur EX we're getting into 151 now, man. 151 definitely has some really, really good stuff in it. In my opinion, unarguably the best set so far from the Scarlet and Violet era is 151. And that's not even because, like, ooh, 151 stan, a OG collector. No, it's just like hands down the arts are by far the best in my opinion. Venusaur EX, though, I'm not a huge fan of this one. I'll put this in I mean, to be honest with you, I just didn't really like this art at all. It's just a bunch of plants everywhere. So I'm going C tier on the Venusaur EX. I know that's probably going to freaking be controversial. Zapdos EX, easy. This card was good to me already, but then when I saw it in person, I was like, oh, it's over. Like, this card looks so freaking good. S tier card. Zapdos EX is S tier card. Giovanni's I always really liked this card just because of the Master Ball on the back, but like the card itself is just kind of It's not a D tier, but I'm gonna have to go C tier on that one. Erica's Invitation. Again, I promise y'all, I don't like trainers. I just really like this card for some reason. It's not going to be an S tier, but I will put it A tier. And that one is probably, out of all the A tiers right here, Erica's is probably the closest one that I would consider putting in S tier. I really like that card. Blastoise EX, my God. This card is so, like, different when you see it in person. It's really deep. Blastoise is just mean mugging on that thing. Really, really cool card. That is an S tier card right there. Poppy is probably the shittest card of. Okay, that's a D tier. God, the Charizards are so hard because I know that y'all are freaking like, where's he gonna put it? Where's he gonna put it? Charizard EX from 151. Is it an S tier card? I just don't know. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do because I like this one better than the Obsidian Flames one. So I'm gonna put this in A tier. No, I'm gonna leave it. I was thinking about moving this one down, but I'm gonna leave it. I think they're both A tier cards, but they're not insane. I'm trying to think of a Charizard off the top of my head that I would put in like S tier. The CD promo that I have, I love that card. That's a freaking easy S tier. It's beautiful. Reverum, this shouldn't even be a Pokemon. D tier. All right, and now we have Paldean Fates, which does release super soon, y'all. I actually have packs up on the website for pre-order right now, so you can get Paldean Fates packs at shinyvert.com. They have been selling fast, and as we get closer, they're just going to keep selling quicker, so make sure y'all go get those. The Charizard EX. God, it's like if we put this one in A tier, then the shiny hat, yeah, I gotta go S tier on it, bro. I gotta be that guy right now. I'm sorry to all the people that hate like the Charizard lovers. Dude, it's a shiny Charizard, and I love the realistic look of it. It looks like, yeah, that card's pretty menacing, bro. I like it. Gardevoir EX. Also, I'm a simp for shiny Pokemon, hence Shiny Vert. Yeah, I simp hard for shinies. I love the shiny variants of Pokemon, especially. All three of these have great shiny variants. Charizard, Gardevoir, and Mew. Dude, the Gardevoir is probably my favorite one. Out of all three of them, the Gardevoir is probably my favorite one, to be honest. Gardevoir is an S tier. That's an S tier card. And then the Mew, which was originally my favorite, is probably my third favorite now. Don't get me wrong. It's still really cool. I like all three of them. But for Mew, I'm probably going to go A tier. Probably gonna go A tier. I do like the realistic look of the other two a little bit better, but this one's debatable. That one's a strong shot at a S tier. But that's our list, y'all. I recently made an Instagram post showing off some of the leaks, SIRs for the set that's coming after Paladin Fate. So go follow me on IG if y'all want to see that. Stay up to date with stuff, and let me know your thoughts on my list in the comments. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I think this is pretty good. If you didn't see the last ranking video, you can watch that right here, or you can watch a whole playlist up here. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
You ain't worthy, bitch, you a clown, here's the circuit. I've been working, you been in the grass as a serpent, lurking. Probably jealous.